Good morning students, welcome back to Alchemy online classes. Student, do you ever got a chance to visit Rajasthan? Have you ever seen the beauty of Rajasthan? Yes, oh good. So, today we are going to start our chapter based on Rajasthan. It's not truly based on Rajasthan, but it is about desert. So, do you know what is desert? Have you ever heard the word desert? Desert means an area which is completely covered with sand and it is a dry area. Desert is a dry area where people are getting very less water and it is completely covered with hot sand. It is hot during the day, but it's cool throughout the night. Now, in this chapter, the Thar Desert, our chapter number 7, the Thar Desert, we'll learn about the Thar Desert and we'll also learn what a desert is, know the location and climate of the Thar Desert, find out about sand dunes and sources of water in the desert, identify and name plants and animals that live in the Thar Desert, learn about the people who live in the Thar Desert and their occupation. Means we'll completely learn about Thar Desert. Areas like Jaisalmer, Jaipur, these are situated in Thar Desert. So those who got chance to visit anytime in Rajasthan, they have visited to Rajasthan. They are lucky because they have visited to Thar Desert. So let's learn more about Thar Desert.
What comes to your mind when you see an extremely hot and drought-stricken area? Yes, we remember deserts. Living in a desert needs special adaptations. Just like camels have adapted themselves. They can store water in their hump and survive with little water for long periods of time. There is a desert in India. Its name is the Thar Desert. It lies in the northwestern part of India. Vignesh visits his friend Gautam's house in Jaisalmer, which is in the Thar Desert. Vignesh feels very hot. Gautam tells him about the extreme climate in his area. He also tells him that the lack of water and vegetation make it difficult for the people to live there. He observes that Gautam's house has thick walls, small windows and flat roofs. Gautam says that this kind of house keeps them cool. The farmers manage to grow crops such as barley and millets. Most of the water for crops comes through the Indira Gandhi Canal. The famous cities in Rajasthan are Jaipur, Jodhpur, Bikaner, Udaipur, Ajmer and Jaisalmer. People here wear bright and colorful dresses. Many people are engaged in the handicraft industry to earn their livelihood. Some people also rear camels for their milk, carrying load, drawing water and for plowing fields. The Thar Desert has extreme climate. The houses in the Thar Desert have thick walls, small windows and flat roofs. The major cultivations include barley and millets. People wear bright and colorful dresses. Most of the people earn their livelihood from the handicraft industry.
So have you seen the animation? And now every one of you is clear about Thar Desert. Now come to our Eye Connect session. What type of houses are found in the desert? The houses in the desert are made up of mud, have a small window and doors to block the sunlight. Because it's too hot during the daytime, that is why they are making small windows that sunlight cannot enter in their house. Now second question of our Connect session is, what type of clothes are worn by the people in the Thar Desert. The people of Thar Desert are wearing dark and bright clothes. They cover their whole body and head through. Girls or ladies are covering their head through the ghungat or the odhani, and boys or men are covering their head through pagdi or safa. Now third question is, name some animals that live in desert. First of all, we know camel lives in desert, then black buck, wildlife, eagle, desert cat. These all animals are living in desert. Now come to I read session. Desert. A desert is a dry region that gets less rainfall. It has sandy soil which is not fertile. There are two kinds of desert, hot and cold. Only a few plants and animals are found in deserts. These plants and animals have adapted to the harsh weather condition of the desert. The Thar Desert lies in the northwestern part of India. It is also called the Western Desert or the Great Indian Desert. Now student, we have learned about desert. So we can give what is a desert. As we learned through I read session, a desert is a dry region that gets less rainfall and it has sandy soil. Now second question is, how many types of desert are there in the world? So we have learned that there are two types of desert in the world, cold desert and the hot desert. And people who are able to survive in harsh weather condition can live in desert. In which part of India is the Thar Desert situated in? So the Thar Desert lies in northwestern part of India. So as we learn that Thar Desert is situated in northwestern part of India. That is why people called it Western Desert also. This is the map of India. In this map you can see the northwestern part of India. The yellow part is showing Thar Desert, the brown part is showing Ladakh Range, Zorka Range and Shivalik Range. So these all are the mountain ranges of India, and some rivers like Jhelum, Chenab, Yamuna, Ganga, these all are flowing through the nearby states of Rajasthan like Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, etc. The Thar Desert. The Thar Desert is a hot desert. It lies in Rajasthan and covers part of Haryana, Punjab and Gujarat. It is bordered by Indus River plains in the west, Punjab plains in the north. The Aravalli mountain ranges broadest it in the southeast and run of the Kutch in the south. So this is about the Thar Desert. The Thar Desert is too hot during daytime, but it's remain cool during night. It's covered the whole part of Rajasthan and some part of nearby states of Rajasthan. The river Indus passes on the border of Rajasthan and Punjab plains in the north. The Aravalli mountain ranges broadens in the southeast and run of Kutch in the south.